Birmingham is home to over 1 million people, which means it is currently the second largest city in the UK after London. The diverse nature of Birmingham is something that makes it extremely special. Over the next 15 years, Birmingham will see a population growth of 150,000, which as a consequence will need a further 80,000 households. 128,000 jobs will also need to be created within the city centre. To do this, we'll need to create a multifunctional area for our site that can help improve the city centre in terms of job prospects and keep employment rising annually by 1% over the next 5 years. Forecasts show that across the whole of Birmingham, the predicted supply of new homes is set to fall short of the potential growth in households between 2015 and 2019. This has been reflected in residential price growth, as average house prices have risen by 7% during 2014. The Birmingham Big City Plan has been put in place to help create a world-class city centre that will help utilise the promise the city has. The plan covers 800 hectares of the city centre, which will produce 50,000 new jobs by creating 1.5 million square metres of new floor space and contribute 2.1 billion to the economy per annum. The final quarter of 2014 saw a take-up of 341,164 square foot of office space, which is over double the previous 3 quarters. This would suggest Birmingham is growing more appealing to potential companies who wish to move to the city. In 2014 alone, the total take-up of office space was 713,460 square foot, which means it is up year on year, most of these being leased by the public sector, professional services, and a high number of bank and insurance sectors, which accounted for 72% of this total activity 2 years ago. One of the catalysts in turning Birmingham's fortunes around is HS2 and the new redevelopment of the city centre. The new line will mean you can get from Birmingham Station to the centre of London in less than 50 minutes, meaning some large companies will want to move their bases to Birmingham to shy away from the ever-rising rental costs of London. Birmingham is already home to various large organisations, which include Jaguar, MG Rover, Kraft, and Deutsche Banker. These helped bring in 94 billion to the regional economy, which is second best again, only to London. Our proposition for 122 Fazeley Street will consist of prime office space, retail and residential accommodation within one of Birmingham's most up-and-coming areas. As we continue down the front of the site, there will be just over 40,000 square foot of Grade A office space in the form of new and refurbished developments. Below these offices, there will be 10,000 square foot of high-end retail outlets. As we pan over the development, our shared space is apparent. A mixture of foliage and street furniture will make the waterside courtyard an enjoyable space for all visitors. Now we continue past the existing banana warehouse, which will be reinvented and modernised as 5,500 square foot of pleasant places to eat and drink. The west side of the site will consist of residential property ranging from 25 studios, 10 one-beds, 15 two-beds and 8 three-beds, equaling approximately 40,000 square foot. These will be appealing to young professionals working in the city centre.